Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my living room makeover. I am so excited for this one. I've been working on it for a few weeks now, and I'm just really excited to share the whole process with you guys. We're going to be putting together some new furniture. I have a home decor haul for you guys, and of course, everything and all the information for all of the items you're going to see in today's video can be found in the video description box. And if you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments. So here is our starting off point. Now we're not going to be changing everything, just a few key elements. And then just by switching those out and adding some new decor, I feel like it's really going to update the space and just kind of give it some new life. So one of the major things that I wanted to do was get a new sofa for quite some time now. We have had this one for probably close to 12 years at least, maybe a little bit more, and it was wonderful. It is very loved, but unfortunately it was starting to get just a little too flat. The fabric was just getting a little bit too loose and it kind of just needed to be updated. That's why I was so excited when a company named LINSY Home reached out to me. They had asked if I wanted to review one of their sofas, and I thought that it was just such perfect timing. I checked out their website and I really loved the look of their sofa. So they were kind enough to send it to me so I could review it with you guys, and that's what we are going to be doing first. We're going to be replacing my old sofa with the new one. I'm going to take you guys through the whole process, and there were some things that I really loved about the sofa. It is a modular sofa, which means you can kind of customize the shape and the layout, which is really helpful. But I'm going to take you guys through all of that. There's also some really wonderful storage, which is going to come in handy for me. We are also going to be replacing both of these side tables. I just wanted something a little bit more substantial that also offered some storage. So here is the living room with the sofa removed. Next, we're going to put together the modular sofa, and this is how it actually arrived. It comes in separate boxes, so each piece is in its own box. You'll be able to see the name of it, and then there is a photo on the side to let you know which piece is in which box. So this one here is an ottoman. I also have a bunch of chairs, so I think there were 7 boxes in total, and this is one of the chair ones. So you'll open it up, you're going to see this is the back of the chair. Under that, you're going to have the cushion and the base. It was pretty easy to bring everything in like this since it was in pieces. My husband helped me, and I would say the whole process took about 1 hour to get everything inside, situated, and put together, but it was very simple and the process was very straightforward. These are the backs of the chairs, so I'm going to have 4 chairs total. So I lined up all of the backs, and now I'm going to take you through the process on how to set it up. Like I said, it's very simple, and I was very happy with the quality. I thought it was really great, and again, there is storage in every single chair, which was amazing. So it comes just like this. You just have to take the cushion off, and then you're going to take off the lid. Inside of here is going to be everything you need to put the chair together, as well as the back cushion. In each cardboard box, you're going to have the 4 feet for your chair, as well as all the tools to put it together, and even some felt pads for the bottom of the feet, which I thought were really nice to have included. So I'm going to go ahead and just screw those right on and then add my protective felt pad on the bottom of each foot. Now that everything is removed from here, you can really see how much storage each one has. I'm already planning on filling these up with blankets, extra pillows. I have a lot of stuff for home decor. I love to decorate for the holidays, and as you guys know, we do a ton of DIYs on this channel, so I always have a lot of stuff that I need to store. So the storage is probably the thing I'm excited about the most with this sofa. So you were just watching me attach the back of the chair, and now we can just put the cushion on top and then the back cushion. And that's it. That's how simple it is to put together each chair. It was very fast. And then once you are kind of happy with how you want to lay them out, you just put these little connectors so they stay in place together. But like I said, you can kind of configure this however you like. I did get 2 ottomans with mine, so I'm going to show you towards the end of the video how you can kind of create like 2 chase lounges, which is really nice for movie night with my husband, and you can kind of just switch it around to fit your room style. This is one of the arm pieces for the side of the chair, and it's very similar to how I attach the back of the chair. You just have to attach these blue pieces and then you can slide it right into the cube. Overall, I have to say I am pretty impressed with this sofa. Style points, I think it gets a 10. I love the look of it personally. I think it's beautiful and it just has such a high-end feel to it. I do have a second ottoman. I'm going to be sharing that one later, but I just have this one here attached all the way to the right to act as a chase. And then just like before, you can just attach the blue pieces whenever you want to lock it in place. And the ottomans do have the same storage that the chairs have. I did want to mention that this sofa is definitely on the firm side, so each cushion is a bit dense and it definitely feels like it's going to keep its shape really well. So if you are looking for a firm sofa, this could definitely be a great option for you. Something else that gets really high points for me are the fact that every single cushion cover is removable. So if you need to just throw it in the wash, if you spill something on it or it gets a stain, you can just take it right off and wash it and then put it right back on. Now that the sofa is built, we are going to jump into the home decor haul. And you guys, I had to start it off with this piece here. I am obsessed. You are never going to guess where I found it. This is a Walmart find. It is from the Beautiful Collection by Drew Barrymore, and I am in love with this tray. I think it is so gorgeous. When I was kind of envisioning this living room refresh, I wanted to focus on a few different elements. So I wanted to bring in some natural elements with a lot of different woods and textures, marble, and then plus I wanted to have a few gold accents. So this definitely hit all of the marks. Next up is this wood vase. This is also from Walmart. Again, a really great find, I feel. I believe this one was also $25. And again, the links for all of these will be down below in the video description box, as long as I can find a link for them. I do believe that all of these are still available. I have one more Walmart find before we move on to Target and Amazon, but this one is from the Mainstay collection at Walmart. It was super affordable. I love that it has a built-in timer and it does have a pretty realistic look to it. Faux candles just always come in handy. Next up are going to be a few Target finds. So this one is from the Threshold collection. And this is also hitting on a couple of design elements that I wanted to focus on. One of them is that natural texture. The second is going to be the fluted design that you see here. I'm going to be showing you a few different pieces with that fluted design, all different colors and textures, but just having that one element in common is really going to tie the whole room together. This piece in particular, I was very, very impressed with. The entire inside is glazed. It is gorgeous. Marble tray is from Target and it is natural marble. Each one had a little bit of a variation to it, but again, those natural textures and colors really going to help tie in a lot of the elements in the room, and it was just beautiful. And for $15, I thought that the price was really good. And I just love a lot of those warm tones in the marble. And this was the candle that I found at Target to go with that marble tray. I was kind of just focused on the color, to be honest with you. I really don't plan on burning this one, so I wasn't too concerned with the scent. It actually does smell really good, but I really just liked the coloring in it. And here is our second fluted item. This wood bowl is also from Target. Again, bringing in those wood elements, but here we have a little bit of a different color, but again, that same design element of the fluted detail. I'm pretty sure that this one was $25, and I just really loved all the variations in the wood and how it had a really nice warmth to it. I found this clock while I was shopping at Target and just thought it would be the perfect accent piece for a side table, and it brought in more of that gold color. Not all of the elements in the room are going to be the same shade of gold, but they do kind of just play on each other and they just end up really working together. And these canisters here, you already know, I'm sure, where I picked them. They have the natural stone and then again that fluted detail that was echoed in the wood bowl, as well as our larger vessel. Next up are these gold candle holders. I just liked how they all had a different height to them. And then Target also did have these taper candles. You get 2 white ones and 2 green ones in a pack. And then this was kind of just an impulsive buy, but they had this room spray there and it just had a really good scent to it, so I did pick it up. I figured, why not? These next few items are from Home Goods, starting with this large arched photo frame. I thought it would be nice to add a few photos to the room, so I picked up the arched one as well as this one. I figured that the stone kind of went with the natural stone look, and I just thought that these two were really, really unique looking and would just add a little something special to the room. And then I also picked up these jumbo wood beads. They were on sale for only $12. I thought that was a great buy. Originally they were $25, which also wasn't that bad, but I definitely could not pass up the $12 bargain. And again, definitely goes with the theme of using some natural wood and natural elements. While I was at Home Goods, I had a look in their outdoor department, which was all on sale, and I found this pot here. It was marked down to $15. I did order a new faux plant for the living room. I wanted something a little bit more substantial than what I already had, and I thought this one would go perfectly in the room. I did also have to pick up some more Spanish moss. You can find this pretty much anywhere. Dollar Tree usually has it. This one here was from Walmart, and I think it was only $3 or $4. And now we're going to get to move on to some of my favorite finds from Amazon. One of them are these spotlights. So you get two in a pack. They come with the remote so you can turn them on, off. You can also set a timer on here as well, and you can just kind of lower the intensity of the light if you want. Now these I bought specifically to put into the plants so I can light them up at nighttime, and I think it's going to give the room a really nice ambiance. Next up is kind of a random find, but they are these gold knobs. So they had a pack of 4, which is perfect because I need 4 for my corner cabinet. I'm going to share that later on in the video, but I wanted to change out the hardware on the cabinet to kind of reflect the look that we're going for with the refresh, and again bring in another gold element. This will make more sense when you see my end tables, but I was on the hunt for a wireless charging pad that was also really beautiful, and I found this one on Amazon. They also had ones that were covered in faux leather. This one is linen, but I just really like the look of it. And next up are some of my favorite finds, throw pillows. So something that I started doing a few years ago was just buying pillow covers because I was collecting so many throw pillows, but these throw pillows I honestly could not pass up. They were just so beautiful. These ones here are from TJ Maxx, and I did end up getting 2 of them. I loved the colors, the textures, the tassels, everything about these. But I did pick up some pillow covers as well, and both of these are from Amazon. And these are some of the nicest pillow covers I have ever found on Amazon. I really, really love them. Even though I ordered the pillows from different places, I wanted to make sure that they were going to work together well. So the flower pillow, or the floral one from TJ Maxx, that's my base pillow. So I wanted to pull 2 different colors from that one. That way they would all tie together. So I have this beautiful dark blue here that's going to pull from those darker blue elements in the flowers. And then the lighter taupe colored pillowcase is going to pull from the tassels and a little bit from the background color. And ultimately, I think that they all work together really well. And hands down, my favorite Amazon find in this video, my new end tables. I am obsessed with these. I love the color, the texture, the handles even have the gold detail. They do not come assembled, so you do have to assemble them yourself, but they were a great price and I'm so happy with them. And they even have a hidden outlet in the back, which just makes these so functional and also beautiful. And you might have noticed on the front drawers, they even have that fluted detail that I've been trying to replicate in the entire room. So these are hands down one of my favorite finds. And when you thought I couldn't find one more fluted item, I of course had to. So this lamp here is from Target, and I feel like it's definitely going to tie everything together. So over here is the new tree that I was telling you guys about that I ordered. This one is also from Amazon here. So the fiddle leaf fig in the back, I've had that one for a few years now. I am going to keep it in the room, but I'm just going to go ahead and move it to the other side because I wanted something larger in this area. So that's where my new tree is going to go. But first I'm going to go ahead and just switch out my 2 end tables with our new ones. These ones here just were a little bit too small for the area, and they just didn't have any storage at all. So these I feel are more substantial. and I also love having an extra drawer in the room to put things into. I added the pillows to the new couch, and I think that they look perfect here. I love how the colors work together, and luckily I had plenty of pillow inserts already on hand, so I went ahead and just added those to my pillow covers. But I did want to go ahead and just give you guys a close-up of the texture of these pillow covers, because I'm telling you, they are so nice. Really soft to the touch, but have a lot of different details. So I'm going to go ahead and just zoom in a little bit here. I feel like you can see the detail a little bit better on this one, but just such a gorgeous pattern, really soft and minimal, but they're just really nice. Next up, we're going to move over to the corner of the room, and you're going to see that I do have that pot on the floor there. That is going to be the new home of that new olive branch tree that we got from Amazon. But before we go ahead and put him in there, we do have to give this corner cabinet a little bit of TLC. So you can see that these are the knobs that we're going to be switching out with those gold knobs from Amazon. And I actually really do like these knobs. I had purchased them separately to upgrade the knobs that originally came with this furniture piece. But I think that the gold is just going to go with the room a lot better. So we're going to go ahead and just switch those out. This was such a quick and easy swap out, and it was a minimal change, but I do feel like now this furniture piece just ties in a lot better with what is in the room. And now we're going to go ahead and just add that new olive branch tree into the pot. And I have to tell you guys, I love this tree so much. The price was incredible. It came in 2 different pieces in the box. You just have to kind of click them together. It is gorgeous. Like, look at this detail on the branch. It is so pretty. There are also some different sizes for this tree. I went with the 6-foot one. I wanted something nice and tall, but they do have a few different options as well. And I think I paid around $50, which is a really good price for one of these trees. Now I'm going to go ahead and just decorate my little corner here. I added a picture of my husband and I to that arched frame. This vase I did already have, but the faux greenery I did just order from Amazon. It actually comes in a 2-pack, and this is just one of them. It is super substantial. You get so many branches on one pick. I love those. I'm going to use the other one on my coffee table. And then I actually have these 2 little guys here. These are souvenirs from our trip to Easter Island, and I thought that they just went perfectly with the color and texture of the room. Now I just want to start decorating with all of those smaller decor items that I picked up. So I'm adding some books to the end tables, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this vase over here. This book I already had, but I thought that this would be a really cute little corner for that clock. I don't have batteries in there yet, but I do have to add those still. And this was the reason that I wanted to have a really beautiful wireless charging pad, because I figured we can just plug it in right up top here, and now we can kind of hide that cord, and there's always a spot for someone to charge their phone when they're over here hanging out. It is nice and convenient, but still looks really nice. And these books actually are new as well. I will leave these ones linked down below. They are from Amazon, so I added those to my end table here, and then I thought that this little wood bowl would go perfectly on top. Moving on to the coffee table, and we of course have to start with this tray. I feel like this is really the star of the show. It is just so pretty. There is something about this tray that I just really love the look of. So I'm going to go ahead and just add that right to the center. And then next we're going to layer on another wood element with this vase here. And then I will be adding my second green pick from Amazon into there. I just love how large and substantial this one is, and it is only one piece. And I do also like how it kind of drapes to the side, gives it a really organic feel. To break up a little bit of those wood elements, I want to go ahead and add in some marble with this candle holder, and then just add my large target candle on top. And then finally, I figured that these wood beads would be perfect here. It is another wood element, but it kind of brings the darker wood and the lighter wood together. It's a good mixture of both, and I feel like it just kind of gives it a playful element when it is draping outside of the tray, just like this. And that's pretty much it for the coffee table. I didn't want to add too many things, but I think that this is just enough. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to the other side of my room where I have my console table. And that is the area where I usually decorate the most for the holidays. And you can kind of see here, I had a few pops of color for the springtime and over the summer. I'm going to be putting away all of my pastel items for next spring because I do want to just make sure that this area is kind of neutral for now. We will be decorating for fall very soon, so I kind of just wanted to keep things kind of simple, neutral. That way when I bring in the fall elements, they can kind of blend in with what I already have. I'm adding these lamps to both sides of my table. These lamps here are from Target, and I do think that they are still available. I've had them for quite some time now, but they are really beautiful, and I do think that they still have them in their collection. The Studio Mcgee book is from Amazon, and with the center of my table here, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. You're going to see me play around with it a little bit. I knew I wanted to incorporate the candle holders as well as these canisters from Target. I started off with this look here, but then I ended up changing it to this. You guys will have to let me know which one you prefer. Now below this top here, you're going to see I have 4 different cubbies, and the bottom 2 are pretty much going to stay the same as I had them. I have my record player, and then I have some board games that we always use, so I do like to leave those there. But for the other 2 sections, I did have a few items on hand that I thought would kind of work well with what I already had going on in the room. So a lot of greenery and just kind of mimicking those same colors and elements that were already in the room. You can really see here how large the storage is in the ottoman. I was able to tuck away these 2 extra large pillows that I was not using anymore for my sofa and just hide them in there. Now we're going to go ahead and add in the lighting elements. So these are those 2 spotlights that come together. And I kind of just want to nestle it in between the Spanish moss. That way the light is just kind of peering up through the tree. And at nighttime, it's going to just bounce off of all of the branches and just give you this really beautiful glow. These do run on battery. They don't come with the battery, so you do have to go ahead and just add your own batteries when you get them at home. So here it is kind of hidden there underneath the Spanish moss, and the head is completely movable, so it's really easy to adjust however you want that spotlight to be. And I am going to go ahead and just turn it on, that way I can show you how it works. And I did film a small clip at nighttime, so you can kind of really get a feel of how it's going to look. And it just looks so beautiful on the ceiling. It just kind of sets the mood for the whole room. So here it is at dusk, and it just looks really beautiful, especially at nighttime. I love almost having it act like a nightlight when you're in the living room watching a movie at night. It's just really nice to have a little bit of glow in the corner. And then with my second one here, I just added it to my fiddle leaf fig tree. This one, because the branches are so different, it didn't have like that same effect on the wall, but it was still nice to have a little bit of glow on this side of the room as well. This is the second ottoman that I have, and I just wanted to show you a few different options. So one of them is just doubling it up next to your other ottoman if you want it to be a little bit longer and just really extend that chase. But another option that I really like is actually moving it to the side of the other one. It creates a double chase lounge, which is perfect for movie night. I am so excited to do this with my husband. We're each going to have our own little place to lay and snuggle up and watch a really fun movie together. And one other option that I thought would work perfectly in here is actually putting it on the other end of the sofa. It kind of just gives it a U shape, which is a really fun look as well. And here is the final result. This is how everything came together. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you'll have to let me know which piece was your favorite and how do you think everything came together. I think that the room definitely just feels a lot more fresh now and updated. It's not drastically different, but just having those new furniture items as well as some new decor pieces just really gives it so much more energy, and it's getting me so excited to decorate for all of the upcoming holidays. All of the information for everything in today's video is going to be down below in the video description box, as well as pinned in the comments, as well as all the information on my sofa that I have here, the LINSY sofa, with the color and the pieces and exactly which style I have. And of course, if you have any questions at all, let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. To subscribe to my channel, you can just click on my picture right here.